Hello everyone, this is me, GameSlayer99, aka No Brainer, and welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. Spirit of Rebellion once again. This time, I am playing Ackbar Rebel Commandos. This is a concept that I have. I'm gonna discard this for now. I'm gonna discard the launch bay for now, and I'll get rid of the hit and run. Got a bit of frame rate lag here, folks. I think that's the result of the ping. My ping is absolutely ridiculous right now. Don't quite know why. Ooh, a C3PO, good. Anyway, so this deck is a similar concept to what I did before. I did an Ackbar double trooper deck before, if you recall, where the idea was to get out strong supports. And I got a 2, he got a 4, so he wins the battlefield roll. Also, where is my battlefield? Okay. So the battlefield I'm running here is supposed to be the Ewok village with schedules of shields because my deck doesn't use shields and I know I'm never going to claim the battlefield, but okay. So my opponent is playing a Krennic Death Trooper deck. He's got Imperial Inspection out first turn, so that's really good for him. But my deck is designed to get supports out. And then with those supports, win the game, effectively. And then with the now it didn't work so well in the old Stars Destiny. Also, Krennic has another die now. But that was mostly because it was really weak because the amount of supports you had were weak. Like you only had Launch Bay and Black One really, but now with C3PO and U-Wing, there's now a lot more available. I actually took Blackwing out because I just felt it was too shit in comparison, right? My ping is through the roof here. This is the problem with playing with Americans. Your pings can go ridiculous, but I don't think I have any way of dealing with that, so that's going to be great. But, okay, 2 disrupt, 2 damage, 1 damage. Alright, alright. Fair enough, fair enough. That is a lot of potential damage right there, which is very annoying. Let's roll out a commando. Alright, well, I can always use C3PO. Okay. That's terrifying. I was gonna say, I can always use C3PO to remove to change one of the dice to, special to remove an opponent's die. I might need to do that already because that is a lot of early damage coming at me. That is quite scary. Yeah. C3PO to do that, to remove that dice. Used C3PO action to resolve special, to remove. Okay, it looks like he already figured that out. Alright, 6 damage going into Ackbar. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. But hey, I'm going to get the rest of my turn to do whatever I want now, so that's going to be nice. Stuck on 75% loading here. What the... please don't tell me I just disconnected from the game. No, I didn't. Okay, that was weird. Alright, so anyway, I'm just gonna play a promotion on the guy who isn't dead. Half dead. Now. So yeah, that's what I'll do. He's passing. He has no resources, though, so I'm not too worried. And there's the ping clear up. There we go. There's some good frame rate now. A 1 shield. That's not great. So the plan is to use Ackbar and the troopers and stuff and just get resources, which I then can play later. Alright, he's going to claim the Rebel War Room right now, so that he's definitely got it for the next turn. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm going to discard probably... he's only got 22 health. Do I want to mill him or do I want to damage him here? Do I want to go for these supports or not? I don't think I want to go for hit and run, though, because... well, I would like to keep that for it's a trap play, potentially, along with... Yeah, I'll get rid of our only hope for now. Do some re-rolling. I want to get some resources if I can. Alright, 2 resources. I will take the 2 resources here. I will play... I think I play another promotion off of this. Just to see if I get something that I want to play for a 1 cost because of his thing. No, I don't, but I do get a U-Wing. Alright. And that'll be my turn. The thing is, I don't want to place my overkill until he's rolled out his dice, because the Disrupt and the Imperial Inspection. The Imperial Inspection provides a lot there. There's a Field Medic, there's Logistics. Alright, that's nice, I guess. I don't necessarily mind if promotion gets bounced back to my hand, so... But yes, he's rolling a lot of character dice, so that does scare me. He just rolled a 1 damage, a 2 mil, 1 Disrupt. Alright. Oh, no, Disrupt discard. Alright, alright, alright. So I can roll out C-3PO just fine here, and that'll allow me to get access to a Rebel Trooper, whatever I want, to remove a character dice. Training, which gives him another Death Trooper dice. Now he's rolling five dice. 3 of them are Death Trooper dice, which is terrifying. I do not have Dodge in this deck, because normally I'm against Fast Hands decks. Dodge doesn't care about Fast Hands, but in this situation, maybe not so much. So, yeah. Gonna roll out my Rebel Trooper here. He's gonna roll out Death Trooper in response. He's gonna get a 1, alright. I could get out a U-Wing this turn if I wanted to, which then could start doing some damage, because I have Logistics right there. But I think I'm gonna roll out this Rebel Trooper first. Oh, okay. Well, now I have 4 range damage dice there. That's pretty good. Discarding for a reroll. Okay. He's keeping the focus, which is interesting because I can get rid of that. Alright, and that's the other thing with the C-3PO dice as well, is that I can turn like big things like the launch bay to always be a mill side for the Ackbar if I wanted to. So I could mill 2 right now, but I think the correct choice of action here is to get rid of that 2 range damage dice. So yeah, C-3PO to remove this 2 damage dice. I think that's got to be my best bet here, and I've just got to try and survive against the 4 range damage that he's going to throw out at me here. I will be on 7, so I can survive with the Field Medic, so I can Field Medic. Yep, 4 into Ackbar. A lot of damage was dealt, But there we go, I can now roll out the Ackbar. I should have put Overkill on Ackbar potentially here, just to, you know, do some more, but... Alright, claims the Rebel War Room. I play Logistics to get 2 resources out of that. Return the Logistics to my hand. I want to do the 4 range damage here against Krennic, I think. Yeah. The Death Trooper does more damage, but Krennic's always going to have that die, so it's going to be 3 dice on Krennic all times, effectively. So I'll do that, and that's 4. Do I want to play this Overkill for something? Imperial Inspection could just bounce that straight back to my hand. I don't want to do that, so... Start new round. What's 6 resources? Ooh, rocket launcher. Nice. Ooh, U-Wing strategic planning. Now that's what I like to see. And also, strategic planning can be worked on the C-3PO dice as well. Alright, that is 2 range damage, not quite enough to kill Ackbar, thankfully. So I can afford to roll out the Rebel Commando here, I think. Or do I roll out the C-3PO and then be able to hit and run for the Rebel Commando if I need to? I think that's what I need to do, yeah. So I'll roll out the C-3PO immediately. He's just going to do that 2 damage to make sure that I can't possibly respond. Fair enough, fair enough. Do I roll out Ackbar here just so that I've got an Ackbar dice out? Yeah, I think I do because I've got hit and run. Alright, well, Ackbar did get a resource, so that's nice. Yeah, I can roll out this Rebel Commando. C-3PO can always provide the removal once again. Ooh, that is a 2 range damage side though. And apparently I am going to need to do some damage. He's got a 1 disrupt there. He can bounce. Due to the promotion to my hand, sure. That is a +2 and a +2 and not an actual damage dice. So that is pretty damn awesome for me. So yeah, I think I can afford to just resolve the Ackbar dice as a result of that. Well, no, I would like to play this other. Yeah, I've got hit and run, so I'll resolve the Ackbar resource. Maybe tempt him into doing the disrupt. All right, this guy into reroll. Well, I need to play this before my resources get gone. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll play my U-wing now. That was 5 resources. Yep. He's getting rid of the potential focus chance completely. All right. And he rolled 2 sets of damage and a focus side. God damn it. Well, okay. Ackbar's gonna die, but I can do something interesting here. So I'm gonna hit and run this Rebel Commando. Who then just rolled damage. So then I can C3PO to do this to remove this 2 range damage side, so that I can at least mitigate some of the damage. Although potentially, yep, because this means he has to resolve them all separately, which gives me more time to do what I want. Which in this case is rolling out the U-wing. Three. Alright, so I have 6 damage here. I can just gladly resolve that 6 into Krennic. Yep. Four into this guy, sure. The reason, of course, why I chose Rebel Commandos and the Ackbar rather than Ackbar double Rebel Trooper is because of the amount of extra health. I lose the Ackbar dice, which hurts me a little in the fact that I only have 3 dice, but I have 29 base health, which is pretty insane here. And if I do strategic planning right now, I'm very likely to kill the Krennic. He's gonna dug in, get the 3 shields if he can, which will save the Krennic. But U-wing is still going to be able to roll out, do its damage. Alright, and it's going to throw 3 into Krennic. I could have potentially claimed the battlefield, but I feel like Krennic's very soon going to die, so I'm okay with getting rid of that. At this point, I'm just going to discard these to try and find my other hit and run. Did not get it, but I did get my other strategic planning. And there is my flank as well, to get rid of one of those dice. Okay, Tactical Mastery. He's going to be able to roll out Krennic and potentially resolve him. Before he has any chance of death. He rolls poorly. Well, that was his first action, so he still has one more. Alright. He has a lot of modifier dice. Fortunately, I can... did I get my resources? I'm pretty sure I got my resources. I can flank that damage dice out there. Although I'm really feeling the lack of dodge here. Although I've never played dodge in my entire... all of my decks, so I guess technically I'm not feeling it, but... Okay, he got 4 discard and that 6 damage. That is actually a lot. That's actually really, really scary if he just wants to resolve all of that. 6 damage does kill off that trooper with the promotion on him, which is, of course, very sad. And then I lose the rest of the cards in my hand. So if I roll out the U-wing right now, I'll be able to strategic playing the U-wing as a result. So, yep. Rebel trooper dies. But then I get to ready the U-wing again before I lost my hand. He plays dug in again. Okay, cool. That allows me to then actually play the DH-17, sure. He's healing 1, okay. I'll roll out the commando. Sure, why not? He's got no resources left, so I think I can do this just fine. Oh, sorry. Yep. 2. Claim and discard the last 2 cards from my hand. Fair enough. So with this and a 2, I can definitely kill Krennic. So let's roll out the C-3PO first. See what I get. A blank. All right, cool. That's a bit annoying. Can't do anything with the C-3PO then. All right, so resolve as 2 damage, and then I don't actually kill Krennic. Damn it. So I have to roll out the U-wing again. Okay, resolve as 2 damage, and then kill Krennic. All right, Krennic dies. He still has the battlefield. He still has stuff. But I do have a U-wing out, and I still have 2 It's Traps in my deck somewhere that could potentially come into play. No, but I did get a Field Medic, so that's cool. Okay. He has so much damage dice at this point. Like, geez, he has so much damage dice at this point. I think my first action has to be to roll out the Rebel Commando, right? Oops. So that's what I will do. Shield and a discard. Oh, yeah. But C-3PO will be here to remove one of these dice of his. 5 damage. Okay, I'll probably end up taking the shield here to lower that damage by 1. I don't see why not. Alright, so shield up. And then if he wants to re-roll, he can. 4. Okay, he's going to do those. Alright, fine. Let's get out my C-3PO dice here then, so that I can remove the die of his. Oh, by the way, if people aren't aware of what the interaction is right now, C-3PO is using his action to remove the Rebel Commando die, so that the Rebel Commando die resolves as a special to remove a character dice. Okay. So I will use C-3PO special right now to remove that. He will pass. Fair enough. I will roll the U-wing. It's another 2 damage. Okay. I forgot that's a thing. I didn't realize that was a thing. I forgot all about that. It's a 0 cost. I completely forgot about that. So I can only hope at this point to just go for an only hope, or I can field medic. I think that probably the correct choice of action here is to field medic. And then put a blaster pistol on it. Although I could have just taken the battlefield instead. And not going to need the launch bay. There's my It's a Trap. There's my commando raids. I still have another hit and run in here. He can resolve all of that, but it's all really low damage. I think I'm happy with that, because maybe he'll want to re-roll, and I can hit him with an It's a Trap. Although I did just roll 4 damage naturally. Now, an It's a Trap does kill him here. But if he resolves it all, he lives. If he doesn't resolve it all, he dies. Although, with the 4 damage right there, and then the U-wing potential, it gets difficult. Okay, he's re-rolling, so he's going to die to the It's a Trap for the game. So, It's a Trap to put that to a 2, resolve 6 for the kill. That was close. Scary stuff. I was really happy you didn't... Yeah, was really happy you didn't Because of course I forgot about compression existing because it was a completely new thing, right? So, da, 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 da. So that was a game. Whew, scary. Sure. Again, short games. Spirit of Rebellion, short games. Why am I there? Delete. There we go. Ackbars Commandos. Let's go. I'm gonna get out my battlefield now. Need to save this with its battlefield. Time. Alright, so, new game, let's go. Commando Raid, C-3PO, don't want two C-3POs, Commando Raid early on, Launch Bay early on, DH-17 Blaster Pistol, I could keep or throw away. I'm gonna throw away, simply because he has an Imperial Inspection possibility here. For all of this, trying to get an early logistics out here. I did get an early logistics, although I did get 2 strategic plannings. He only hit a 4 again? I expect him to hit a base of 5, but hey, and he chooses Rebel War Room again. Alright. Lose the Ewok Village again. Ackbar gets his 2 shields again. But I can immediately start turn 1 C-3PO. Let's go. Like, this is the card you hard mulligan for. So good. Just being able to be like, action, remove this die and a Rebel Commando die to remove a die. That's what I was using it for. But it's so much more potential than that. That's what I was ending up using it for. Your turn. Did I take my turn before he took his first turn? And now we're confused. Is that what I just did? Whoops. 3 range damage already. Okay. Well, let's roll out the C-3PO dice. Yay! And he's resolving immediately into the commando because he knows he cannot afford to do pretty much anything here. Oh, it naturally rolled a special. That's weird. I'm not used to that. But I don't want to necessarily resolve that. But now I can't not resolve that. And by that I mean, like, I can't use C-3PO to resolve that special that doesn't cost something. So, I need to roll out the other Rebel Commando if I want to do that. Probably going Commando Raid this turn with that C-3PO focus. Then again, that blank. He disrupts my resource. Okay. Roll out the Ackbar. I want to get my logistics going. There's a resource for my logistics. That to remove that dice. He claims, sure, alright. Logistics. Get 2 resources there. Discarding a strategic planning feels horrible at this stage, but I do want to do something with the rest of this turn. Hopefully draw the Commando Raid, but not necessarily. Okay, that was a blank. Alright, not willing to roll both of them like that. I could have used strategic planning to ready the C-3PO. That might have been the better choice. Well, not really. Because I ready the C-3PO, but then the C-3PO, but then it's still a blank, which is a 0. Okay, immediately rolls out 1 range damage, 1 disrupt. Cool. I'm immediately gonna roll out the C-3PO. Because I can. This thing is, his red deck is not got that many things that stop this, but he does have stuff. Do I want to use the C-3PO dice to mitigate 2 damage here? Not really. Kind of okay with this so far. I'm just gonna roll him out anyway, I think. Oop, yeah. Yeah. Oh, 2 resources. Gonna be quite resource heavy. Yeah. Maybe he's thinking of resolving the disrupt. I have so many resources that the disrupt just doesn't matter to me. Okay, nope, he's turning all of his dice to 2 damage sides. Alright, that's going to be 10 damage. I can reduce that to 8. That still kills him. And that does lose me both those resources that are very valuable. I'm gonna just resolve them. Oh, he just kills him flat out. Oh, okay. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. It is the one guy who didn't roll yet. But I can play a promotion on Ackbar. Yay. Looking for that support. Got that support. He's completely used up right now. He can't do anything. Okay, he does claim. Alright. Roll out... No. Play U-Wing first. 5. Roll out U-Wing. See what happens. Special. Alright, special. Damage, please. Now I can roll out Ackbar. Resources, please. Focus on a 1 range damage. I'm going to focus that to a resource. Claim the resource to play a strategic planning to ready up U-Wing. To roll out U-Wing. 2 resources. I'll discard to reroll that. Discard to reroll that. That's the bad one. I should have just taken the 2 resources at this point. And 2 more damage. Yay. U-Wing, very powerful. 8 damage this turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, there's my hit and run. It's a trap. Is anyone within snipe range? I do 5 damage. I roll out U-Wing, I roll out someone else in 5 damage, and that's not snipe range, unfortunately. That 2 disrupt immediately does scare me. But now, whilst 5 damage isn't, 6 damage is. If I roll out the U-Wing, then I get to roll out the Ackbar, and then I get to hit and run. It's a trap. Rare, but it just might work. Sphere suppression. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Didn't think it would happen, but, you know. You had to see. You had to see. Resource. Cool. I'll take it. Get that launch bay out, potentially. That's the other thing, right? This is another thing that I want my deck to be able to do. Raw at C-3PO, raw at launch bay, resolve launch bay as resources. Boom. Whole bunch of resources. That'd be awesome. Stands, I can't do that, but oh well. Oops. I'll roll out the commando instead anyway. 2 damage, cool. So I have 4 damage if I do an It's a Trap, which seems worthless to me. That is 4 damage that could be thrown at me. A little scary. I feel like he might re-roll some of that though, so I'm happy with that. Now, one of the problems is that it's very unlikely for him to roll resources for me to It's a Trap into resources. Because he only has 1 resource die, which is Krennic. But hey, I did just get a resource on Ackbar. That's cool. He's gonna resolve the 4. Just resolve it. Alright, cool. Before I die, effectively, I think I'll resolve that. Well, it helps stop him get the stuff he needs. I'll claim the 2 resources. I might actually be able to claim the battlefield this turn. Okay, he is going to claim. Alright. And because of that, I'm fine. I don't have to deal with any more of his discard shenanigans. And just resolve that 2 range damage outright. I can actually play C-3PO if I want to do a mill him for 2, but that feels odd. I can Commando Raid here. I can do 3 for a do a 3-way Commando Raid. That's cool. Look, purely for the coolness, I'm going to do this. Alright. Boom. And then Commando Raid, bitch! Oh yeah, increasing the value by 2, discard 3. He lost Tactical Mastery, a dug in. Oh yeah, and I do draw a card, right? Yeah, I draw a card for that. Alright, and that's the end of my turn, and I am not keeping both launch bays. So let's discard a launch bay here and draw 2 cards. Another It's a Trap, but there's also a flank in there, so that's quite cool. Get my mitigation going. As I said, get my mitigation going as I flank. Oh, also Ackbar from... damage. You just added 1, it was 2 damage. Can't be split up. Alright, gonna put it both on Krennic. Alright, yeah. That was the point, right? It was deal 2 damage, or deal 2 damage and remove 3 of his dice for the cost of 3 of his cards for the cost of a resource. So, but yeah. Oh, he's actually playing upgrades now. That could be bad. If he had played more upgrades last game, if he'd managed to, that would have been terrifying. All right. Roll out my Ewing. Double focus. Okay. He has a lot of disrupt there, but nothing that can actually activate the special. All right. So with the, I can do 5. Krennic's on 6. All right. So I have to roll out someone first. So I can roll out the commando first, and then I can hit and run. It's a trap to kill Krennic after he does this reroll. Discard a bombing run. Alright, cool. Krennic dies. Or I could kill the trooper because Trooper's the one actually showing damage. Nah. Hit and run on Ackbar. It's a trap from Ackbar. 3, 2, 1, 1. I have to resolve 7. I can't just resolve 6. So I resolve 6 into Krennic. And then 1 into the trooper. Boom! Blowout! It's a trap! Ha ha ha! I think that was the kill on Commando. Yeah. It's a trap. Now I can actually claim the battlefield for once. For the first time. Whew, okay. Ah, I started singing and then muted myself, didn't I? Or did I mute myself before I started singing? I just sang for the first time in forever, and then I agonized for a while over Akbar. I need to unbind my mute key because I am accidentally pressing it at this point, and that is a bad thing. But yes, so what happened that last turn was just I rolled out the U-wing, and then I was like, I could play my card, I could play my rocket launcher, or if I just roll out the Akbar right now, I've got a clear chance of winning with the um it's a trap. But then I was like, but what if he has a tactical mastery? Look through his graveyard. He's only discarded one, so what's the possibility? But then I was like, there's still a really high chance I just win on the next turn if he tactical masters this turn anyway. So sure, I'll go for it. And then he did. He rolled out. It's a trap. I didn't even look at what he rolled at the end, honestly. I think he rolled damage. I didn't actually look. But I just assumed that with the Death Trooper, with two Death Trooper dice like that, he's gonna roll a range damage. So, but yeah, my opponent didn't roll quite so well this time. But that Krennic, 22 health isn't a lot. He had his good rolls. He always had his dice up, but he just couldn't. He was just never playing enough upgrades to actually, just overpower me. Like I was playing my U-wing, and my U-wing was doing enough. Right, he wasn't getting extra upgrades on him. He was just had the 3 Death Trooper dice and the 2 Crank dice, which are very powerful, don't get me wrong, but it's not enough to deal with 29 health before a U-Wing kills you. But that was good. That was 2 good games. Showed me that, I like this deck. I was worried that without the extra Ackbar dice, if I didn't run double Rebel Trooper Ackbar, I wouldn't have the resources. But I do think I am getting enough resources that it's okay. Of course, the Rebel Troopers do provide Guardian, but man, 23 health versus 29 health is such a big difference. Such a big difference. Especially when you're never claiming the battlefield. It is such a big deal. And also, I did use the Rebel Commandos dice very effectively, although I would have been able to Guardian. Well, Guardian still applies the damage, right? I was able to use C-3PO and the Rebel Commando to do basically have C-3PO be a he doesn't like you, which I mean isn't the best thing in the world, but it did work out for me quite nicely several times. So yeah, it's been me, Gameslay99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Signing off.